What is good, guys? You already know what time it is, man. It's time to talk about some Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash. And today, I kind of wanted to do a breakdown video of all the videos I've watched so far, which is the release date trailer and what Shonen Games dropped yesterday. If you guys don't know who Shonen Games is, they do all the scans and they drop all the translations for the channel, really helping the channel out as well and helping out a lot of other channels as well. But Shonen Games actually got to go to New York Comic-Con and actually play Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash. So I took some notes from the video and I'm going to kind of give my opinions on everything that was explained in the video and kind of talk about what I miss these past couple of days, because I've been on vacation for 10 days. Like literally, I'm just like really coming back and I'm trying to get back into this YouTube thing. But anyways, let's go ahead and get right into it because I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be. So first things first, as I was watching Shonen Games video, he pretty much was describing that 1v1 battles will be present in the game, but at the point in time at New York Comic-Con, they were not letting anybody play 1v1 battles on the demo test version of the game. So he kind of had to play 2v2s with straight NPCs, so his teammate was an NPC as well. But 1v1 battles will be in the game, it seems like day one. So that is pretty cool for a lot of you 1v1 players, because I think I've seen a couple of comments in Twitter comment sections and everybody was asking about 1v1s and everything like that, because sometimes people don't want to either play with another teammate, or sometimes people don't have friends to play with on, you know, their respectable consoles. So that is a good thing that Biking actually looked out for those type of people, the solo players. I think that'd be pretty cool for them. Another thing that Shonen Games explained, which I'm not going to really pay any attention to it because it is a demo test version of the game, he did say that the selection screen was ugly. He said it's pretty much kind of like Excel, but I think that's just because it's a demo test version. I think that's going to change once the game comes out, I'm pretty sure. But you know, that's nothing too big. Of course, it's already confirmed that it's 2v2, so you and a teammate versus somebody else and a teammate. Now this is where things get kind of wicked. So he was kind of breaking down like the characters Gojo, Megami, Yuji, and Fujisaki Nobara. Those were the only characters that were playable for the demo. So he didn't do like a deep breakdown, but he broke it down simple enough, easy enough, fast enough. So what I got from his statements were that Gojo is the meathead character of the game. He pretty much explained that if you run into an average Gojo player, more than likely you're gonna beat their ass. Like that's literally what I got from him. He didn't say it like I said it, but that's literally like kind of what he was saying. Like if you run into an average Gojo player, they're gonna try to, you know, pop off just flashy moves and everything like that, and it'd be easy for you as a person, he was probably going into practice mode or kind of taking the game seriously, to beat that person. So Gojo, meathead character of the game. So some side notes I took for Gojo is that he can be effective when the right person is on him. So if your teammate is the perfect person for Gojo, I'm telling you, he's really beneficial to the team. Unlike Sukuna, because Sukuna is more of a solo type of character. So like I said, there will be solos in this game. So if you plan on playing solo, Sukuna is probably going to be top tier. Another side note that I took that I also got from Shonen Games that he also explained as well in the video is Gojo is powerful when not being interrupted by attacks. So pretty much if you get hit by any of his attacks, and I feel like we talked about this when we talked about like the first scan where they show Gojo, they show Sukuna, Yuji, Megami, Nobara, and they talked about like their character types and what their moves do. Gojo was one of like the heavy hitters, which makes sense. It's Gojo, bro, but he's a heavy hitter. Like if he hits you, it's over with. That's literally how that's gonna go. So if he hits you, it's over with. But it seems like you can knock him out of his attacks very easily, even though he has super armor at times. I did not forget that. That guy does have super armor at times. So we'll see how that works. Shonen Games also explained that Megami does play similar to a puppet master. He used Kankuro from Storm as an example. He's not saying they're the exact same thing, but he said they were similar. And I find that interesting because I'm very curious on how I would play with Megami when using his Shikigami and everything like that. So I feel like he is going to be a very interesting character to use. I think he's going to be one of the more difficult ones to use because the way he was explaining the controls was, it was like, yeah, I just need to get my hands on the controller and see see how that works. So Megumi seems like he's going to be more of a more complex character. I'm pretty sure he's still going to be simple, but he's going to be the most complex character on release. That's what it sounds like to me. As for Kujisaki Nobara, I took a side note for her. When I was listening to Shonen Games talk about Kujisaki Nobara, the nails thing is very interesting. If you get tagged by, because let's rewind a little bit. Kujisaki Nobara is pretty much a short or not short, but a mid-range, long-range character, and the mid-range comes from, you know, getting hit by the nails from a certain range. So if you get hit by her nails, they stick to you. You can run, and it looks like these maps are like really big, like J-Star's maps big. So you could be on the other side of the map, right? Well, when you have those nails on you, this woman can be on the other side of the map as well, and she can just, you know, snap her fingers, and you just blow up out of nowhere. Like that is pretty cool. I like how, I mean, that's her ability. So it would make sense for her to have an ability like that just sticks with you throughout the map. But a good question that Shonen Games had was, will you be able to take those off of you? I doubt you'll be able to take those nails off of you, but I could be wrong too. But maybe after a period of time, if said person who's using Nobara does not activate the second part of the nail attack, then just literally it just disappears, something like that. Kind of how like burn damage just disappears. Like if you play Storm and you get hit by Amaterasu, you do take burn damage for a few seconds. But yeah, you know, Amaterasu is supposed to be a forever burning flame, but what do I know? So the side note I pretty much had was she has unlimited range. Once she touches you, she has unlimited range. It doesn't matter where you are on the map. It's literally donezo. You're done. You're tagged for life. So you went into the gameplay. I love what I was hearing. So there are no shared health bars. So pretty much each team will have 4 lives. You die, your team loses a life. You die again, your team loses a second life. Your teammate dies, you lose a third life. And then if one of you guys die one more time, you lose a fourth. That's literally how it is. The first team to lose 4 lives loses. That's literally how that works. So that's pretty cool to know. So no shared health bars, Now, this is where, when he was explaining this, I was like, okay, this game is very forgiving. So in most games, if you miss your ult, you have to charge it back up by getting back into the fight. For example, if you miss your ult on Storm, you have to charge back up. If you miss your ult in Xenoverse, you have to charge back up. If you miss your ultimate in Shinobi Striker, well, you have to literally fight to build your ultimate back up. And that does kind of take a little bit of your time to do. But in Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash, if you miss your ult, you can wait roughly 10 seconds. What Shonen Games said, he said 8 to 10 seconds. So I'm going to go and say roughly 10 seconds. And you can give the ult another go if you miss. That's very forgiving. That's very forgiving. Very forgiving. So I was like, okay, this game is very forgiving, because if you miss ult in any other game, it just is gone. It's literally gone. But they give you an 8 to 10 second window to you know, recalculate your strategy, and then bada bing bada bang, and you can come back out with the ultimate. So then Shonen Games talked about domain expansions. I love stuff like this. So he went into depth about Gojo's domain expansion. I think that's the one. I mean, he was the only one besides Megumi that had domain expansion in the demo. Pretty much Gojo's domain expansion, Infinite Void, will cover a good portion of the map. I'm gonna pause right there. So pretty much domain expansions, or what he was explaining with Infinite Void, it's gonna cover up a good chunk of the map, bro. Like, it's gonna take up a lot of space, and I don't know if that's just a Gojo thing or if that's just a domain expansion thing. But bro, when I looked at the trailer again, I was like, damn, Infinite Void did kind of spread out a little bit. It's kind of crazy. But when activating Infinite Void, he is left defenseless, so that means he can be knocked out of his ult. He cannot move because he's trying to activate domain expansion, and if you are close enough and you're on another team, you can actually knock him out of the animation, and then he has to wait 8 to 10 seconds because that's considered an ultimate. So yeah, he has to wait 8 to 10 seconds to use that ultimate again. So in that 8 to 10 seconds, you need to figure out a way to knock this man off the map, because if he gets that off a second time and it actually connects, you can get caught in it too. So yeah, that's how that works. With domain expansions, we kind of went over this in the last video, but you know, for the new people here, let's just talk about it again. Gojo not only stuns his opponent, but his teammate will be in a stun state as well. So the only person that will be able to attack in that period of time is the person who is activating Infinite Void. And gotta make sure you have meter, bro, because if you don't have any meter when activating that ultimate, you activated the ultimate for literally no reason, because there's nothing. You cannot use any kind of hand-to-hand taijutsu combat and do damage. You have to use jujutsu to do damage. Remember that about this game, guys. So when you going in there, don't go in there just pressing whatever button that the taijutsu button is. I remember him talking about the controls, but I'll figure out the controls when the game comes out. But just, like I said, just don't go in there trying to press square or whatever, thinking you doing something you're not really doing anything. Just let you know that. And my final takeaway from all this, I wanted to make this video very short, but my final takeaway from this is I went back and watched the trailer a third or fourth time, and the outfit variants as far as colors and everything like that is actually insane. It's like a wide variety of different colors and variants of outfits. So I wonder, and I'm not trying to say this is gonna be a live service game, but I wonder what else they could just show us, bro, because I feel like they showed us everything that we needed to know, but I feel like there's more to this game. Like we have, the rush battles, survival. There's a lot of game modes that they can reveal. So what else can they reveal content wise? Well, we got a lot of content, but what could they reveal as far as cosmetics and everything like that? But we will see about that in the near future. This video is long enough as it is. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, comment what you think about these new details. Who will you be maining? Let me know in the comment section down below. As for that, you guys already know who it is. The boy Asafumas. I'll see you on the next one.